Bingo, we got action. What up? This is Black Tripper, aka Jack Tripper, aka nigga. I like what my uncle did to my beard. Man, I got so much to say, man. But mainly this video is going to be about. What it's gonna be about. A little bit of race war talk. It's gonna be about skills bank, but I had a few things I want to say, get off my chest. And excuse me, my mind is a little bit all over the place this morning. Cause you know I'm poor and poverty does that shit to you. But like Kwame Ture says, you know what I'm saying? If you're a revolutionary, you embrace the struggle. You want to go the hard way, cause that's gonna make you more harder, nigga. I was talking to my man TK this morning. Oh, shout out to Sandra Bland's people. I haven't did much on Sandra Bland because something never felt quite right about it. She's the feminist took on her cause a lot, but she is a sister of mine, and I wish her and her family the best. In regards to that situation, we can't be crying over spilled milk. Us black people, let's stop bullshitting. Can I be frank? We can't be bullshitting. Khalid Muhammad told us 20 years ago, if you want answers, you got to go to the police station yourself and get them motherfuckers. I ain't talking about protesting. I'm talking about going inside and doing what you need to do. Like a certain two groups did in the 70s and 80s to pursue those means and get the answers for yourself instead of sitting around twiddling your motherfucking thumbs waiting on the motherfucker to do you right. You know what I'm saying? It's like I done been in relationships with females. I be like, please treat me right. I done been, nigga, I'm simp of the century, nigga. I'm former simp of the century. I don't know who holds that title, but the way my mama raised me, nigga, I was the simpingest nigga in history. I will tell you that. I'm ashamed of it, but I gotta be honest with y'all. Y'all know when I come to you, it's gonna be real. I was the biggest simp in the world. And what happened? I got stomped on. I don't know if it's human nature, because it's not in my nature to step on motherfuckers like that. It's not in my nature to step on the weak. It's in my nature to attack the strong. I don't know what it is. My uncle say my heart is pure, but who the fuck knows? But you have to look at the nature of the rest of the world. I don't have to look at my nature. I have to look at my environment. And I say people in my environment will step on you and step on you and step on you until you stop making them step on you, like my man TK said in his video. But yeah, if we up here sad today because we didn't get what we wanted, we didn't get what we wanted. We got exactly what we deserve. And I know that don't sound sweet to you, but this shit ain't easy, man. This shit, y'all, we as a group gonna have to toughen up, man. So rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say, oh, this person that I never knew is a hashtag and I care so much more for this person than the other people who weren't hashtags, and I didn't send none of their family money, and I didn't run up in a police station to get answers. I didn't tie up the DA. I didn't fucking kidnap their family. I didn't blow up their little white babies. But I want something for free. It's not how the fucking jungle works. I've been talking about the goddamn jungle forever, nigga. If you want something, you gotta take it. My dude TK reiterated that shit in his video. And me and him I ain't even knew that dude like that until like that was my first day knowing this guy. We talking about doing a little old radio show. What I wanna do is see, I'm super far to the left. He's a little bit more left of, he's conscious and left of normal society. He's aware of the facts and he's conscious. You know what I'm saying? He's not like me. I will be considered prejudiced or racist or whatever. So I'm way over here. He's a little bit to the left of mainstream. So I was thinking maybe, I don't know, tell me what y'all think. Maybe we could get somebody towards the right or conservative or Christian. We had a good group of guys. We were talking the other day. It was 4 of us. One's conscious. He know about the Illuminati and all that shit. So that will bring in some viewers. And there's another one. He just strictly based on the book, far right in his Christian ideology. So I think that would be an interesting mix. Even though I'm gonna have to whoop the nigga who on the far right, I owe him one. You know what I'm saying? I do. But after that, we can be friends. I ain't got no problem with that. I did it before. I will buy you 2 big ass beers. You can ask this white boy in fucking Kentucky that I stomped out at the Kid Rock concert on my first Father's Day. Shout out Deshaun. Anyway, we're gonna talk about skills. Race war talk, skills. Alright, so I was saying in another one of the videos that you're going to have different skills. You're going to have to learn different shit. Basically, you're going to have to learn twice as much what the white man knows. Like, if you look at the prepper videos, if you look at any military videos, they're all based on conventional warfare. They're based on small infantry tactics. It's just like, let me see, how can I break this down? The G.I. Joes. You remember when you went to the dollar store as a kid, and my daddy, he used to buy me this big ass thing of G.I. Joes for $1. Them little army man motherfuckers. Basically, 5, 10, 15 of them motherfuckers, that's what the preppers are basing their whole training on. Okay? So when the war jump off, might happen 100 years from now, might happen tomorrow, who knows? When the war jump off, that's what these preppers, which are out in the suburbs mostly, out in the country, that's what they're all basing their prepping on. Conventional warfare, army tactics, Marines, Navy, all that hot shit. That's what they basing their shit on. What I'm telling you is you need to know that, and you're going to have to learn guerrilla warfare. You're also going to have to learn guerrilla warfare is primarily based in the countryside. Say like these brothers who got shot down in, white people came from all around the country during New Orleans, during Katrina, and they were sniping black people. The guy, American Sniper, he told you out his own mouth that he went to New Orleans and he was sniping looters from 100 yards away. Now, everybody I tell, Tariq, TYT, every secular talk, everybody want to play. Like, when I tell them that information, they want to seem like, oh, he was lying on himself. No. This is documented. This is heavily fucking documented that these motherfuckers, Democracy Now!, a couple of weeks after Democracy Now!, what's her name? Amy Goodman is shown in New Orleans interviewing these motherfucking mercenaries getting out of their truck, saying that they've been deputized by the state of Louisiana. Now, these brothers who were sniped in New Orleans by these white people, you need to study that. If they would have knew some more guerrilla warfare tactics, they wouldn't have had to go through that. Now, how are we talking about so far? We're saying that you need to learn conventional warfare, which if you go to the Combat Small Unit Arms playlist, type that in, that shit gonna pop up. Combat Small Unit Arms playlist. About 100 videos. That's gonna tell you basically what kind of formations, military formations and shit they gonna be doing. If you look at your local militias, if you type in whatever state or city you in, you look up, okay, we got these and these militias, you can pretty much figure out what they're going to be doing on their website. Or you can go to where the fuck they going to be at in the goddamn woods, get you a 50, 100 pair thing of binoculars, scope they motherfucking ass out, see what they doing. The last thing I'm going to tell you is you need to learn urban guerrilla movement. All right. Now, when they jump off, you basically looking at the city. They're going to try to cut us off in the city. All right. They're going to try to cut us off in the city. Now, in the city, they might cut off the water. They might cut off the food. Now, what do you have in there? Do you have food? Do you have plants and stuff for you to grow? Do you know how to hunt? You're not going to have access to animals unless you go to the suburbs. In the suburbs, you're going to have to worry about the preppers. All right, in the suburbs, you're going to have to worry about the preppers. That's where your guerrilla warfare is going to come into play. Now, in the city, that's where you need to read the book of the mini manual of urban guerrilla, some shit. Just type in urban guerrilla warfare mini manual. It's a book that's going to come up. It's also going to have in there skills. In the first few pages, it's going to have specific skills on how to run, on what skills you need to have. Hiking, explosive, weaponry, and it goes a lot further into details. Chemicals, all kind of different stuff. Skills that you need when these police are going to be bearing down upon us like they bore down upon those people in the city of New Orleans. Outside of the city, when they went to Algiers Point, what happened? They needed guerrilla warfare for those white people who had came from outside of town to kill them. You need to, I heard Seti say this in one video, we need our sisters to learn how to do the preservatives, make preserves. Y'all remember when we was little? I don't know, my family from the country, my mom used to make preserves during the summer, and every winter we had them nice little preserves. You don't know gardening, so we need to know agriculture. We need to learn the stars. All right. It's so many fucking skills, but I'm thinking they are gonna try to lock a lot of us in the city. So we need to lean towards guerrilla tactics and urban guerrilla warfare. You also need, on one of my playlists, I think you got a SWAT team video that shows how they breach the door. Say when they come through this door, I think that the motherfucker breaks up. The first person breaks off to the left, and the second person comes in to the right. You know what I'm saying? So you can look at police manuals. We need to learn the police scanner codes. Need to learn how to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Need to learn how to throw knives. The cold shit that white people have co-opted when you go into all these a lot of these stores is the bow and arrow. It's the silent killer. They co-opted this from who? You know what I'm saying? Who they stole the bow and arrow from, goddamn? You know what I'm saying? Niggas had their spears, but you know what I'm saying? White people, you know, they always got to come around and steal a motherfucking shit, man. Anytime you go to, let's say, a sporting goods store on a Saturday morning, soon as they open them doors, then white people are not only going to be heading, before they go to that gun range, they're gonna be heading to that sports store at 7 o'clock, and they're going to be in there trying to get them bow and arrows and them tips and whatever that's needed. So, hey, if you know that you might be in an area, it's going to be heavily policed, and it's going to be hard to get out of. Maybe a skill for you may need to be bow and arrow hunting. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling this to people who lean toward my thinking that it's going to go down sooner or later. And I was listening to Kwame Ture again, and basically you need to know this, not even if I'm full of shit, even if I'm dead wrong. What if our children go through it? Aren't these skills that your children is going to have to fight this man one day? This think about this, y'all. We had 500 slave boat rebellions. 500 in which our ancestors kicked the shit out of white people and revolted on the actual slave ships. We had 250 slave rebellions in the Americas, but we had twice as many on them boats. Why were our beautiful black sisters jumping off them boats and jumping in the water to, they rather die than have them live this hell? Why were our black men coordinating and organizing, taking over ships, turning them hoes around, or how you do it, nigga? Turning them motherfucking big ass boats around, nigga, and swinging that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's the original swinging, nigga. That's the original swinging. Fuck your lag, nigga. Swinging that motherfucker back to the coast of Africa, crashing that shit wherever the fuck, nigga. Why were black men, if they lost a squab with the beast, you know what I'm saying, on the motherfucking boat, why would they in unison jump off that motherfucker? They did it because they knew they didn't want us to live that motherfucking hell. So these are skills that I'm gonna pass down to my son. These are skills that you should pass down because y'all know what these motherfuckers are capable of. You got white people on Twitter right now getting 100 and some retweets just off saying Sandra Bland, she was depressed. She killed herself. No sane person does that. So you in your smart African mind know that you should acquire skills along the way. Maybe read you 5 pages of this a day. Maybe watch you a 5-minute first aid video every day. Whatever interests you. Like say, let me tell y'all what I'm good at. I'm good at tactics and military strategy. I'm good at sprinting. My upper body is real strong. I can fight standing up like a motherfucker. Let me tell you my weaknesses. I know that I'm weak at wrestling. I know that I'm weak at running long distances. I know I'm weak at shooting. So I know, okay, I have 2 or 3 things that I can do. I can work on I can look up certain skill sets, and I can add to my skill set, or I can strengthen my upper body more, or I can work on my weak lower body more, or I could get with my cousins or go to this MMA class that they be giving out free MMA classes. You just go around the fucking city for a week and learn you some different shit. They offer a free class to every fucking body. I can say, okay, I'm gonna go to this town, I'm gonna go this MMA class, I'm gonna go this MMA class on Tuesday, this one over here on Wednesday, this one on Thursday. Give me a free class in. I'm gonna learn all kind of little shit to work on my ground and pound game. You know what I'm saying? So it's different shit that we can do. But the revolution might not come to us. The revolution might jump off to that phase 2 or phase 3 mode when it comes to our children. It's not for us to enjoy the fruit or the benefits of the revolution. It's for our children. It's for our grandchildren. So with that being said, man, the book I mentioned earlier was Mini Manual of the Urban Guerrilla, I think. It's Mini Manual Urban Guerrilla something. Great book. So if you live in the city, you need to check out that book. If you live in the burbs like I do, I'm actually like half a mile outside the city. So you know what I'm saying? I study all that shit. I study guerrilla warfare. I gotta know conventional warfare. You're outnumbered like a motherfucker. But it's a lot of people that's always talking about every race war video I come up with. People are always talking about black people outnumbered 8-1 or 10-1 or whatever the fuck, 100-1, and Mexicans is gonna jump in and Arabs and all that. Okay, but only a motherfucker who's ignorant of warfare will say some shit like that. No disrespect to anybody, but the numbers don't mean a goddamn thing. Numbers don't mean a bitch ass thing. If you have the right positioning, if you have the right allies, if you know that terrain so well, it's different factors. So don't let these white motherfuckers get into your head, tell you all this weak shit. Why would a white person who's running the fucking world you literally have no fucking problems in this goddamn world? Why'd you steady stalk a black person's videos, try to see what they think? It's because, like in that girl said in that Ferguson video where that boy got shot down in front of his parents' house after he jumped that gate. Because one day, they got this fear of us that we gonna do to them what they did to us. Don't worry about the fear. Don't worry about the feelings. This ain't nothing emotional about this shit from this point on. We gotta get our skills up, baby. Holler at your boy. Pray for peace. Blah, blah, blah. You know the rest.